This girl was brought in by a relative. She is, you're about 21 now, right?
You're gonna be 21.
Going to be 21. Now, we have to blur her face because we don't want, the matter's being investigated. But just as I said, that sometimes parents need to be very alert what's happening with their children, their relationship with the coach, the football coach, the cricket coach, the teacher, the man who giving lessons. You have to understand that these children are very vulnerable. And an incident took place when she was just 17. And why I'm bringing it now is that she decided, it was brought to my attention by her father, and she's going to 21 now. But I can't call the name of the school. I can just tell you that what subject this person taught, how it happened, and how children could be pulled, how a little girl could be pulled into that. And how dangerous, and I keep telling you, be careful, times are different when coming to your children. How old were you then when the incident occurred?
17 years.
Now keep your eyes straight there because I'm blurring your face. 17 years. You were attending a school in the east, on the east-west corridor, secondary school, am I right?
Yes.
What year you entered that school?
Probably 2018, well, when I graduated from primary school.
Right. Don't call the name of the school where you graduated, go ahead.
Yeah, I graduated from 2018, so it'll be 2018 I start secondary school.
2018.
Until 2023 I graduated.
And you stayed in that particular school?
Yeah, never moved, never transferred.
Right. What happened? What subject that teacher taught you then?
Maths, additional maths, and well, yeah, that's what he's known for.
Right. And you entered this class. At what age did you enter this class?
17 years old.
17 years old. After that, it was a student to teacher relationship. Am I right?
Yeah.
When did you realize that things started to turn between both of you? Tell me. How it started off? Go ahead.
Okay, it started off with emotional closeness and these kind of things. And
how you got that emotional closeness to him?
Well, talking to him, he basically comforted me, like when we had like SBAs and just regular difficulties with school and the emotional.
What would he tell you? What were his words like?
Well, don't worry, I'm here for you. You can talk to me anytime you're feeling down or these kind of things. And from there, I grew emotionally close.
Were you having an issue like at home, let's say your mother and father and your parents courage you, so you would have gone to him and say, I don't like my mother and them, I don't like my father, I don't, things like that. All that too, also?
Well, I wasn't close with mommy and my daddy was busy working.
Yeah.
So the only person I had was him.
To talk to.
And he took advantage of that.
So you see? So something when the child home and the father busy, the mother busy, they will cling, they will be drawn by that current, that emotional current where they feel attached to a school teacher, they feel attached to a coach, they feel attached to a person who's teaching them. And what exactly happened after that? Go ahead. So you started to realize, what did you observe to make you think that things was changing? Go ahead.
Well, I realized that he was coming home and...
Coming home?
Yeah, well, we was paying him for tutoring, right? Yeah. And he was coming home and collecting money and physically seeing him. And well, how we grew at that time was basically us being close until it went further.
So he would come home, and when he come home, he would tell your parents, say, you're a good student.
It was, all of those things, how good if I am in school, and don't worry, he'll be there to help me. And
your mother and father trust the teacher.
Yeah, trusted him.
They believe the coach, they believe the teacher.
Yeah.
And after that, what happened when you went back to school? What you noticed? How things started to change? What happened?
Well, during the time of, well, school started in September 2022. We skipped a whole year because Daddy couldn't afford to send us. When we went back physically, it was much more me seeing
in that
him.
1 year, were you in contact with him?
With 2022, yeah, because he was giving us lessons. He was prepping us because we had exams, CXC exams coming up, right? In the year, I think 2023. So 2022, we started official in September.
Yeah.
Now, seeing him physically, I get close to him more.
Right.
Until, well, it went further.
Did he make the first move, or you started to tell him how you feel and you were 17?
I started to tell, I wrote letters and I gave him.
You wrote a letter?
Yeah.
Because you were close to him now?
Yeah, I tell him how I emotionally feel. At that same time, he was going through some issues. So, you know, I also comforted him in that letter. So he
pretended to tell you his problems too?
Yeah, and all that is written in the letter itself, and it was gift, and I gave it to him, and from there we started to talk, and well, the I love yous and these kind of things.
He started telling you he loved you?
Yeah. From the letter and these kind of things.
So I was being in school with the teacher and that relationship, having a relationship that had been inappropriate. And he should have known better.
He physically come home, and my mother used to send us to buy KFC because she thought, well, he was just regular, right?
Your mother sent you to buy KFC with him?
During the drives with them is where he made his move.
And what he did during the drives? No, you go ahead. You're 21. Go ahead.
Well, he touched me inappropriately and kissed me.
Where did he touch you?
Well, by my vagina and well, by my breast, and kissed me and these kind of things. And I
kissed you?
Yeah, he kissed me.
Go ahead.
And from there now, well, I wish I could have realized all of this early because after what he did, he always come with, sorry, you know, I didn't mean to make you feel this way. So it made me feel emotionally that probably I overthink in something and these kind of things.
Right here. So that's why sometimes you might have a little child and the teacher might touch here or might touch them here while leaning over, and you might say, oh, I'm sorry for touching you there. I'm very sorry, or the coach, or somebody. Remember, it's not just the person, the tutor don't have to be a man all the time, to be a woman, and your daughter and you could have a daughter. So, and they might say, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. And you heard and why I'm doing this is for you as parents, or aunties, or uncles to think how a minor could be pulling. You understand? And you heard what she said? When you tell her, I'm sorry, she's thinking, am I overthinking? You understand? Go ahead.
And I just wish I had realized all
So when you realize, when you realize you were overthinking, what he said?
Well, he tried to validate me that, you know, okay, well, I'm sorry and these kind of things. And from that, well, on many occasions, he followed up with those same lines.
When things happen, what did he continue to do? Did it progress?
Well, the last time I allowed it was when he pulled the shower curtain. Well, he ended up spending the night by me.
He spent the night by you all?
Yeah, well.
What was his relationship with you and this man and your mother and your father?
Well, I'm not gonna lie, he get close to the family. Well, he put his way to get close to the family, right? They get so close that way he come and he spent the night, and well, I had work 6 o'clock in the morning, so I get up and he told me, well, what happened? Come sit down with me. I went and sit down with him. He told me, lie down. And from there, he tried to put himself on me. And I was like, no, you know, this just can't be. It's like I was shocked in that moment. So I picked up myself and I went to bed because the time was ticking and I had to go to work. I don't want to be late. This was my first.
Where was your parents?
This was my first job. Huh?
Where was your parents?
They were sleeping. And when I went in the shower, I took on my clothes, these regular things. And when the shower came on, he pulled the shower curtain and I see the shadow. While he was pulling the shower curtain, I held it firmly and I was like, no. He was like, I just want to see it. And I was like, no is no. I told him no is no. He was like, I still just want to see a little bit, you know, and nothing will hurt if you see. And from that, it's like, there I reached that point emotionally when I was like, okay, to get something that he just can't get. Although I was into him emotionally and trusted him.
But you're a minor.
These kind of things. And afterward, I just told nobody, and it took a toll on me emotionally where I used to I couldn't even watch myself in the mirror. And There was just so much going on. And I just
All that
wish,
went on while you were 17.
I just wish I received the text messages, but I just wanted to move on with my life, that I delete everything. I wish I had. I tried to see what I could restore, and nothing. It's
And
just,
your parents, I heard that your parents even allowed you to go movies with him and your brother.
yeah, that's true. Before the confessions and these kind of things, he did that. And telling me, well, okay, everything's going to be fine, yeah, results going to be good, and talking.
He's correcting your papers.
No, that was CSEC. That was,
Okay.
yeah. So he had no control over that.
Yeah.
So them kind of things. It has so much to say, but so little to say,
Because you don't have the proof.
I don't have the proof, and I wish I had everything. I would just bring it forth and these kind of things. And the fact that Mommy still had the audacity to go with him.
Now, when you told your mother, what your mother did?
Well, she knew me and him was talking, and she went and confronted him, and she was like, if the father find out about this, your days are numbered, right? Technically. Yeah. And he dodgy question, he didn't answer.
Why your mother didn't go to the police station?
That's the question. I don't know why she didn't. I wish she did. Although it would be kind of embarrassing for me to witness that. I just wish she did at that time, because that time it would have phone messages, chats, calls, pictures, these kind of things.
And this is in what year this happened?
Everything
took place in what year?
In 2023, exactly.
In 2023.
Mm-hmm.
In 2022.
In 2022, nothing happened.
In 2020, everything started. Right. Go ahead. So, and your mother confronted him. She went by the school?
It was in the school compound.
And what she said?
Opposite the guard booth. And she was like...
How she found out?
Well, through my phone. My phone is an open phone, right?
Yeah, so you're looking at your phone.
I never know the password, but everybody know the password. So, yeah. And she saw the chat messages and these kind of things. And even when I end up coming to tell Daddy, she was like, she made it look like she didn't know nothing, when all the time she knew, because she was talking to the man behind Daddy back, and we end up finding out about this.
So your mother, when she went to, now these are professional people I'm talking about here. This is not a person. This is, the father of this child is a very influential person, business people. So it's not, a normal person, a person of little straws. These are people with influence. And the mother approached the teacher, not knowing what the teacher tell her, and they start to talk. Her other siblings realized the mother phone was open and realized that she was having a talk with him.
Yeah, my brother, and my 15-year-old sister caught her voice calling, video calling. I glimpsed her video calling.
How long after the incident where she went to report it that happened?
Well, she didn't report anything.
No, but how long after she approached him? How long that happened? The same 2 weeks?
It gotta be, no. It's like a few months after. I caught her when I stopped.
For all that time it was, but he had stopped coming by all year. After she approached him.
No, he continued.
So he and your mother became good, they had an understanding.
Well, technically, she had a liking for him during the time I was talking to him. So
today, when you are, okay, up to this moment, let's go back again from here now. Okay. Let's go back. So when you approached your mother and you told your father, that was the end of it?
No, Daddy was shocked. Daddy felt like, I don't know how to describe how he would have felt, but he just wished he had knew before to take actions. He carried me to make a report and these kind of things. So he trying to do what he could do. Mommy just withheld evidence. And that would have had the exact date, the exact time.
Is that part of the did that contribute to your parents' marriage being dissolved?
Completely, 100%. Because if it weren't for him, then I wouldn't do anything, and my mother.
So you see how far this thing went? That both parents are separated now. They're going through a divorce. Let's imagine that, and it's very, very sad. And why I highlighted this, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a wake-up call. It's a wake-up call for parents So you see how sometimes mothers could hold back things from fathers and say, well, I will deal with it, not knowing that the father had known that as a result of this took a strain on the parents' marriage. You understand? And like anybody else, a teacher could come by here, there's a teacher, there's a piano, there's a music teacher, and they come in, and then you might have a boy child, and the teacher come in, there's the coach, and he come in to carry his son for cricket, and picking him up, and carrying him for ice cream, and carrying the boy, and you don't know what is going on. We live in a very sick society, you know, and unless you just have to think sick, you wouldn't understand this. Think differently, you have to think differently, you know, think like how they think. You have to be watching. Don't be naive. And even though there's not much that this girl could do now, but I'm just making you aware. Because they trusted this child because the grades started to go good, so they was happy to meet the teacher. Am I right?
Yeah, I was doing real good. I said top of the class.
Top the class. And they said, oh, go invite your sir. Am I right? Invite your sir. Then come over now, we cooking, and then come now. Yeah, sir, well, come over. Am I right?
Mommy.
Yeah, she mother said, bring the sir now, bring him. Everybody, but not knowing any whole thing, the mother got to find out she eventually pursued a relationship with the teacher, and as a result it had an impact on their marriage. But we don't want to go into that part. But at the end of the day, look how things can be avoided. Why I'm putting this together is that you have to be alert. Parents, I'm appealing to you. Be alert. Watch your relationship. Your student might be a boy child, your child might be a boy child, and the coach might be a man. You don't know. We live in a upside down world. Very people, you know, it's eccentric. Not everything is perfect. You have to be careful. It is a wake-up call. And I hope this little story here today really wakes you up. Really, really wakes you up. So now you are assisting in your family's business. You have pursued your career. You know, you have all your passes, I trust. Am I right?
I have 5 passes.
Yeah. She's doing well. Other siblings are doing well. They're assisting the father in the business and whatnot. But why she decided to come out and talk is that she does not want this happen to her and somebody's child. But let me ask you something before we go. It is very easy to be pulled into that. Am I right?
Correct.
When you're
vulnerable.
It's like even dependent on a gym instructor. Am I right?
Yeah.
When a person starts to train, you see, you get an interest, you have an extra interest in this person, making you look good, this person, you know, making you look, stomach flat, yeah, you know. But what he did, but he did groom her, he groomed her, sexually groomed her. He started to carry her out, he started to bring lunch for you in school, bring snacks for you in school.
No, he never wanted us to get caught in school, so he moved technically normal, but it's just outside of school. Yeah.
So, okay. So you just have to be alert. That's all I wanted to tell you today. Be alert.